Welcome back to another video. We're in the car with Chris on our way to Tommy's house to go hit a pull workout. It's Monday, by the way. But real quick, I literally just went to 7-Eleven, right? I had a mask. See, you guys don't think I didn't have a mask. I had a mask. And I hate it, right, when like I'm going to check out and like I'll turn it, the whatever I have, so the barcode's facing them. So all they have to do is just scan it. And I hate it when they grab it still from me. Like, I don't want you touching it. And then when he grabbed it, he touched my hands. So thank God Chris had some Perel in the car. But like, I was so mad. And he looked like, it's just common sense. Like, don't touch it if I'm clearly pointing it out. But anyways, today's a pull day. So pretty much just back, biceps, and probably we'll add some rear delts in there. And yeah, I feel like, and I was telling Chris, I feel like in every video, it's like gloomy outside and disgusting. But I looked on the weather app and the weather says for the rest of the week it's supposed to be in the 60s every day, except for one day. But we'll see how that is. It's Jersey weather and just April in general. The weather's ridiculous. I never know how to like end the clips of videos, but yeah. We usually do like 4 or 5 sets. The first like 2 were kind of late, just to get the blood flowing, especially in the lats. That way, at least for me, whenever I go into the next movement, like we're about to do barbell bent over rows, my lats are just ready, you know, they're primed. So like I feel it squeeze way more and throughout the whole entire workout. So that's usually how we've been starting off most of our like pull back days. And then we're just gonna do some bent over rows, and then we'll do like more close grip lat pull downs, just a bunch of other stuff, single arm rows. And yeah, you'll see what it looks like. So it's clearly the next day. The camera unfortunately died at the end of the workout. Yeah, it was yesterday? Yesterday, yeah. But the good thing is today is a beautiful day, finally. We finished working out. We did push today, so shoulders, it was chest focus, chest, shoulders, triceps. And then I also did, I did a cardio workout when I got home that I'll probably be posting on my Instagram. I also did abs. But I don't know why, lately my like muscles have been cramping a lot, like especially when I run, like on long runs. My quad muscles have been cramping a lot, but today my triceps, like right here, were cramping like crazy for like 10 minutes. So I gotta figure out what's going on there. Maybe I'm not taking enough sodium for like the amount that I'm working out, or I don't know, potassium's low. I might try like drinking like a Pedialyte or something, but I gotta get that figured out because it's been happening a lot. So anyways, to get to the main point of this video, which is what is the best workout split you should do, whether it's for any individual, whether it's push pull leg, the bro split, full body, upper body. We'll get to that in a little bit. I'm just gonna do a quick Starbucks run because I'm actually tired, just from working out. I worked out at 10 o'clock, and then when I got home again at 1, I did another cardio abs workout. So I'm a little tired, and I want to have enough energy to make the video as possible, so I gotta make a quick Starbucks run. charged iced cold brew with 2 pumps of sugar-free vanilla. Yeah, and then can I also have the turmeric ginger tea? Turmeric ginger tea, I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, the golden ginger drink is made with turmeric ginger powder, and it's not exactly a tea per se because it's made with coconut milk and it's like a shaken drink.
Is it cold or hot?
It's cold.
Yeah, let me get that. Thank you. Can I get 3 Splendas? So I'm hyped. I got my cold brew. I started getting cold brew instead of the regular like black iced coffee. Way better. I think it's just a little stronger. And then I got this turmeric drink for my mom. You know those moments when like you're leaving the house and they're like, oh, where are you going? And you're like, oh, you just kind of just throw the offer like, oh, Starbucks, you want anything? Hoping they say no. But of course she said yes. So if you're watching this, no, I really don't want to get this for you. No, I'm just joking. About to enjoy this. Damn, kind of got some sugar in my car. I'm about to enjoy this, and then I'll see you guys at the house, and we'll get to the video's topic. Okay, so real quick, this obviously isn't the same day, it's the next day, but I realized that I'd accidentally deleted one of the clips that I needed. So before we talk workout splits, first let me start off by saying that there is no, like, I'm not saying that what I'm gonna say is like the best way, like you have to do like this or else you're not gonna make any gains or you're not gonna see progress or whatever. This is my personal opinion with trial and error, because I've done all these. I've done all these splits that I'm gonna talk about. But yeah, so I'm not saying that I'm the right way and this is the thing you have to do, but this is just my opinion. So here we go. But before we talk about like what different types of workout splits and what you should be doing, I think the first thing you have to do is look at these 5 important things. And this is, I mean, really no in particular order. But so one of them, the first one being training experience. You know, are you a new beginner? Are you new to the gym? Are you just getting your feet wet? Are you someone that's been training for 2, 3 years, 5 years? So it all depends on your training experience. You know what I mean? Because if you're new to the gym, you're not going to be doing some crazy splits where you're doing, you know, quads one day, hamstring another day, you know, chest and calves this day. You know, you're not going to be doing anything complicated like that. So first thing is training experience. And then you have to look at, I would say, strengths and weaknesses. So what are your strengths? You know what I mean? Is your chest much stronger and much more developed than your back is? Because if so, you're not going to be hitting your chest 3 times a week and your back only hitting it once a week. You know what I mean? So you have to. So when you look at strengths and weaknesses, yeah, that allows you to prioritize certain muscle groups over others. Okay, and then we got recovery and sleep. Are you recovering? Are you sleeping? Because those are so important, and I'm telling you, they're so like underlooked. You know what I mean? And just underrated. Because if you're not sleeping, you're not recovering, you're not going to be making progress. If you're working out 4 hours a day and you're getting 3 hours of sleep a night, your body's literally physically not going to be able to recover. I definitely recommend at least getting at least 6 hours of sleep a night. 6 to 8 hours, preferably 7 to 8 is what I try to aim for. Sleep and recovery is super important. And then daily activities like your schedule, other commitments. So your schedule being, say if you're only available to work out, you know, 3 days a week. Yeah, say 3 days a week. You can only find time to go 3 days a week. You're not gonna be doing splits where you're doing back one day, chest one day, shoulders next day. You know what I mean? Because then you still have to do legs and you still have to do arms or whatever, anything like that. So you got to see what your daily schedule is. But when we talk about also your schedule, I'm a firm believer that if it's important to you, you'll make the time. You know what I mean? So because like think about all the times where like are you really maximizing all the hours in the day? Because think about it. We'll say when you wake up, you might be on your phone for 20 minutes before you get out of bed, or you're done with work and school and you're before you leave, you're talking to your friends for 15, 20 minutes, or just like stuff like that. Like if you really look into all the hours, all the minutes in the day, are you really using everything like to its full potential? Because if not, I'm sure you could make time to get to the gym. I mean, I'm sure in some cases, maybe you're really busy and like you really can't do it. You have school, jobs, family, other commitments. You can only find 3 days to go, 4 days to go. That's why you have to look at your daily schedule. And also other commitments. Other commitments being like, are you serious into like marathons, or like you're doing other sports? Like say if you're running marathons and you're running 4 days a week, you're 5 days a week training, you're putting a bunch of miles and everything. You're not gonna be able to hit your legs, 2-3 times a week hard because you're literally just physically not gonna recover. So you gotta look at your other commitments. That way, like I said before, you can prioritize and do something that makes more sense. And then also last one, nutrition. Are you eating good? Is your diet clean? Because I'm telling you, like this, I really got into the nutrition probably the past like year and a half, and I'm telling you, it makes all the difference. You cannot out-train a bad diet. You can work out 5 hours a day, 7 days a week, but if your diet is terrible and you're eating way more calories than you're burning and consuming throughout the day, you're not gonna see results that way. You know, you're not gonna lose the body fat you want. You're not gonna put the muscle, or if you're not eating enough, you're not gonna put on the size and the muscle that you want, because it's calories in, calories out. So calories in, calories out being, if I'm eating 2,000 calories a day and I'm only burning 1,500, I'm gonna gain weight. I'm in a surplus, 500 calorie surplus, and vice versa. These are just the first 5 things I would say you have to look at when thinking about what workout split you're gonna do. So now we'll, I guess, go back to the future yesterday. This clips. Okay, so I wrote down 4 examples of 4 different splits, right? That I've played around with, and that you could, and just options that you could choose, right? So we got Monday, Tuesday, and I know my handwriting isn't the best, but that's why I'm explaining everything. So we got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? 7 days. We got the full week. So option 1 would be, I would say, more for like a beginner, someone that's just starting out in the gym, kind of getting their feet wet. Maybe they don't have enough time to go more than 4 days a week. So I would split it up like this. I would do a full upper body day. And also when you're beginning, you really kind of don't need to be isolating like super advanced stuff, like you doing just back today, or just doing hamstrings and this one day, quads the next day, doing like chest and calves. You don't need to be doing anything crazy like that. So to simplify, you're a beginner, you know, you're finding time out of your week to go to the gym. This is how I split it up. Monday, you got an upper body day. Then I would rest, give everybody time to recover. Then I do a lower body day, rest, upper, lower. All right, so maybe on the first upper body day, you're hitting your full upper body, but maybe you're prioritizing your chest. You know what I mean? And your chest and your triceps. Because like I said in the beginning, you have to see kind of what your strengths and what your weaknesses are. So maybe your weakness is chest, so you're really putting a lot of focus on chest that day, but you're still hitting every other muscle group. So chest, back, triceps, shoulders. Anyways, then you rest, and then you hit a lower body day. So quads, hamstrings, calves. Rest again, upper body day. So instead of maybe this day, maybe like I said, your chest is still a weak point. If you're fully recovered, your chest still isn't sore by Friday, then you could hit chest again, prioritize chest, but maybe put a little bit more emphasis on back or something. Or maybe that day you emphasize a lot of back and shoulders, and then maybe a couple accessory movements on chest. Just an example. And then a Saturday, you can hit a lower day. But even this is for a beginner, maybe someone finding time in a week, you don't even need to do 4 days. Maybe you could drop the lower day and do upper, lower, upper. More for beginner. So if you're a beginner, just 3 days a week, it's better than 0 days. So like you're going to see progress. You know what I mean? Especially in the beginning. Beginner gains is a real thing. Especially when you're young too. You can put on so much muscle. You could lose fat and build muscle, especially in the beginning when you first start working out. So this is example 1, right? Example 2, which I think is it's very commonly known as the bro split, especially with like younger kids. I remember doing this when I was in high school pretty much all the time. So the bro split is pretty much just prioritizing one day to do for one muscle group. So it'll be example, chest Monday, back on Tuesday, legs on Wednesday, maybe rest day, Friday shoulders, Saturday arms, right? I'll get into what I think the best out of these 4 are at the end. And then, okay, so that's example 2, the bro split. And the third example, we got push-pull legs, which has really been popular, I think, recently with the past couple years. And this is the split that I'm currently doing right now. So it's a push day, Monday. So push being chest, shoulders, and triceps. So notice how it's all pushing movements. You're pushing away from your body. So chest, shoulders, and triceps. And then Tuesday, you got back. Tuesday, you got pull. So your pull movements being your back. I throw over your delts in there, even though it's shoulders, but kind of like pulling. Anything pulling is kind of like pulling to your body. So I throw over your delts in there and traps in there, so like shrugs. So that's your pull day. And then you hit legs on Wednesday, quads, hamstrings, calves. I rest, and then I rest from weights. I'm still doing cardio, like I said in the beginning, and then I'm doing push again on Friday. So, but the only difference is Monday. It's all about prioritizing, remember. So Monday maybe might be a chest-focused push workout. So, I'm hitting a lot of compound movements on chest, and maybe like one pressing movement with shoulders, but then like accessory movements for like maybe like lateral raises. And then I throw like triceps in, just 2 exercises each day. And same thing with biceps on pull days. And then Friday might be Friday will be a shoulder focused push workout. So I'm hitting my compound movements with shoulders, maybe one chest movement, like chest press on that day, but the rest kind of be like accessory or kind of like flies and stuff like that. And then Saturday, another pull day. So for the pull days, maybe one day could be a heavy rowing focus day, like bent over barbell rows, dumbbell rows, seated cable rows, stuff like that. And then on the next pull day, it could be more like lateral, like lat pull down stuff. So wide lat pull downs, reverse lat pull downs, pullovers, pull ups, stuff like that. And then I rest on Sunday. The reason I'm only hitting, you could add another legs if you want, but the reason I'm only hitting legs once a week, like I said before, is because I'm hitting cardio a lot. I'm hitting cardio 4 times a week, usually 4 times a week. So my legs are already taxed, and I've been adding a lot of long distance running. So like my legs wouldn't recover fully if I were to hit another legs day. So it wouldn't make sense. So that's why I haven't been doing that. And then the last example is kind of, I would even say, a more advanced example, which is what I used to do. I like it, but it's a 6-day split. So this one's back biceps Monday. Tuesday will be chest and triceps. Wednesday will be legs. Tuesday's rest. Friday's shoulders, just all shoulders. Saturday would be a back biceps again, and then Sunday will be a push day. So push being, like I said before, chest, triceps, shoulders. So that way I'm still hitting each muscle group twice a week, except for the legs, but with the cardio, like I said before. And this one is just, I'm not saying it's bad. It's good. I used to like it a lot. But the only problem with this is that it's a 6-day split, and then with all the cardio I was doing and everything, my body was just really kind of just like feeling beat up and taxed certain weeks. So I wasn't like recovering fully, and I just wasn't having like the best workouts. And like I said in the beginning of the video, recovery is super important. So if you're not recovering well, you're not going to see any progress. You got to progressively overload. So then, so these are just 4 examples. I'm sure there's other examples, but these are just kind of like the top 4 that I think of or that kind of come to my head. So the best one out of these, in my opinion, the best one I would say is the push-pull legs split, just because you're hitting each muscle group twice a week. So I'm super big on hitting each muscle group twice a week, just because, let's go to this one, for example, the bro split. If I'm hitting chest Monday, right, and I'm fully recovered by Thursday, maybe I'm really sore Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm still a little sore, but I'm fully recovered by Thursday, why am I going to wait another 3 full days to hit it again? You're only hitting each muscle group once a week. That way, so if you put in perspective, you're literally only working that muscle 52 times a year, rather than something like a push-pull legs. You're hitting everything twice a week, two times every 7 days. So which I think was more optimal, because if you're recovered, what's the point of not working out? Your body, the muscles recover, like you broke it down, now it recovered, it's stronger again, and it's ready for more damage, ready to work again. So that way you're putting more work on it. So I'm really big on hitting, like I said, each muscle group twice a week, which is why this one still, this kind of split that I used to do down here, still hitting each muscle group twice a week. That's the one I would choose if someone had to ask me. But like I said in the beginning of the video, it's all comes down to what works for you, how much time you have, your recovery, other priorities. Maybe you're training for a marathon, right? You're not going to have the energy and the time to be hitting a 6-day split like this. With all the running you're doing, all the miles you're putting in. So maybe you might do something more like an upper, maybe 3 days a week. You might maybe do upper, lower, upper. So you have to just think about your other commitments, your schedule, how much time and how much energy and focus you're actually putting in each one. Because if you don't like it, you're not going to do it. You're not going to want to do it. So you have to make sure you find a split that works for you, that you like, that you enjoy, and that you're going to continue to do. So that being said, I hope this helped. I don't want to overcomplicate things either. So like at the end of the day, if I'm doing push-pull legs, or if I'm doing this upper, lower, upper, or if I'm doing the bro split, at the end of the day, whatever split I choose to do, you have to put all your energy and focus into it. You have to train hard. You have to push yourself. You have to pass that limit that you think you have. Because if you're not training hard, you're kind of just going through the motions. You're not going to see any progress in any of these splits. It doesn't matter whether it's the gold standard, the split that scientifically proven by everything. If you're not putting in the work, it's not going to work for you. So you have to put in the work. And like I said, I don't want to overcomplicate things. So at the end of the day, if you're working out and you're eating healthy, you're going to see progress. Especially if you're a beginner to the gym, you'll see progress with progress like that. Compared to someone like me, where I've been working out for a while, and that like I'm kind of like I would call myself a little more advanced. Where you're going to see I'm going to see progress not nearly as fast. So yeah, and then I also wanted to, what was I going to say? What was I gonna say? Yeah, I completely. Oh, of course, my camera died as I was finishing up, but it's so nice out anyway. So I decided, let me just take the camera out. I'm on my way right now, walking to my uncle's house. He literally lives like 3 houses down. At the end of the day, the workout split kind of just depends on the person, but optimally, I think that you should be hitting each muscle group at least twice a week. Because even with the first example that shows you, where it's like upper body, lower body, upper body, lower body, you're still hitting each muscle group twice a week. So that's what I think is the best. But like I said, it all depends on the person. You could do really whatever works and whatever's fun for you. But the more advanced you get, the more you can kind of play around with it and then split up certain groups, pair things together if you want. But as you keep getting better and you're getting accustomed to the gym and stuff, that's when you have to start adding in like drop sets, supersets, what else, like rest pause sets, just to make it more advanced and just to like bump up the intensity as you go on. So I think that's it to wrap this video up. I hope it helped out. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it makes sense. I try to simplify it as much as possible. So if you haven't already, click that subscribe button. It helped me out a lot. Like the video. Comment anything you guys want to see me do, talk about, workouts, just anything in general. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.